Psalm 27:14. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and don't lose hope. Wait for the Lord. Good day, everybody. I am currently in the van. I'm driving that because, as you well know if you watched my video last night, the light, my brake lights wouldn't go off. I figured out what the problem was thanks to some help from some friends and a couple YouTube videos. I figured out how to fix it, and I think I can fix it. I just have to get the part that I need. It's a brake bumper, is what the guy inside AutoZone just told me, which they didn't have any more of. So I gotta go over to Pep Boys next. I think I'm gonna stop for some lunch before I do that, though. Oh, I didn't bring my headphones or anything. Man, didn't think of that. I was planning on, I was hoping I'd get it here, then I'd run to get some food and go straight home. I might go over to Pep Boys and then work my way back. I don't know for sure. But, yeah, the way it works is brake lights, when you press the brake, there's a button that gets unpressed, and that causes the brake light to turn on. So the brake light is always on unless the button is pushed, keeping it off, and the button is always pushed when the brake pedal's not being pressed, when it's relaxed, when it's in its default position, if you will. So the bumper, there's like a bumper attached to the top of the brake pad, up where the button, up where they press the button, and that cracked and fell apart and dropped down, and that was the sound I heard last night, and I found the pieces of it lying on the ground and the floorboard of my car, and so I have to get a new, what they call the bumper, brake bumper. So I'm gonna go to Pep Boys to see if they have that, and hopefully be able to fix it myself after I got the piece. We shall see. Alright, Pep Boys has absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. So yeah, they really do a bad job of getting me comfortable with wanting to ever go to them. I don't know why my brother and my dad are so on board, because I mean they come here all the time. When the nearby Jiffy Lube closed, they come here for their oil changes and things like that, and Jiffy Lube's a lot faster. They stopped going to the place that I used to go to for we used to go to all the time for car repairs, because they started coming over here. And I've seen nothing that inspires confidence in me with this place. Because how do they not even know at all? I mean, I described it to the guy at AutoZone, and he said it was called a brake bumper. I came here, they didn't know what a brake bumper was. I described it, they had no idea what I was talking about. They're like, we're gonna have to get the whole switch. And they looked it up and they said, we don't have the switch for your car. They looked at my model of my car and they didn't have anything like that. So I'm gonna go to the third place, the place that I've already been burned by, Discount Auto Parts. All I need is a part, though. I don't need to get them to fix it. If they don't have it, I'll have to go back to AutoZone and see if they can order the piece because it wasn't there. Or I'll go and try to MacGyver a solution. Well, Discount Auto had an assortment of bumpers, and one of them seems to be the right size, thickness wise and everything. I'm just hoping that the thing that goes through the hole isn't too big. But yeah, so I'm hungry. I'm gonna go, I don't get very much because I'm supposed to eat around 5 and it's 2:45 right now, but I need something. So I'm gonna go over and while I'm out, even though I'm back almost all the way at the house, go ahead, go to Taco Bell, just grab like 1 or 2 things, not too big, and head home, eat, and then fix my car, hopefully. We'll find out. Wow, there's a turkey.
You got it? You get the picture?
I'm trying to. Bad angle. There, I'll go around. I just looked out the back window, and there's a turkey right behind Grandma's sunroom. There it is. You can see it in here. It's just in our backyard. A very skinny, but I'm pretty sure that's a turkey. I don't know how it got in here because turkeys can't fly. That is insane. He's just walking around. How did it get in here? Did it climb the fence on the back? That's crazy. Oh man, I'm all sweaty from trying to fix my car. Alright, back in my car. That was the problem. The problem has been solved. Thanks to everyone on Facebook who helped me figure out what it is. The YouTube videos that I used to figure out how to do it. My mom and Josh for both helping my hair is a mess because I haven't taken a shower yet. Helping to try to get the brake pressed in and get it all switched out. So I'm gonna drive around the block a couple times to make sure everything works right. Well, today has been an interesting day. I get up thinking my car is likely, I go to bed last night thinking my car is likely gonna be probably its last legs, just because getting it fixed professionally would cost too much, and I said I wasn't gonna spend that much money. Wake up to a lot of messages or posts on my Facebook status that I posted regarding what's probably wrong with my car. Find a couple videos on YouTube, all the advice they get. I go out, I get the part I need, I come back. With some help, I managed to get it in place. Car's fixed. Turkey pops up in the backyard. Posted a Facebook status earlier. I said it's turned out to be a pretty Good Friday. I'm trying to remember what I said. I said thanks to everyone who helped me with my car problem. It'll live to clunk another day, I said. And then surprise turkey showed up in my backyard. And then I said, of course it's Good Friday, so of course we remember the sacrifice that Christ made for us all. Of course. That's a given on Good Friday for Christians. And then I said, now it's off to dinner. We're having turkey. We did it. It's a simple coincidence. Obviously, we didn't catch the turkey in the backyard. Kill it and eat it. We were already having turkey that day. My mom was already had it cooking when we saw the turkey in the backyard. So that was interesting that happened. But I thought it was funny to post that status saying just that. So we had turkey. Our grandma came with us on over, and I actually talked her into playing a game. We squeezed in family night because Josh didn't go to church after all. I guess just because he got back from work as late as he did. So it was my choice for game, and Grandma had promised at some point in the past to try out loaded questions. So I decided I'm gonna get loaded questions and I'm gonna talk her into playing, and she actually agreed to do it. And so we played loaded questions with 6 people, which, number one, playing with our grandma and explaining the nuances of the game slowed the game down quite a bit. Number 2, playing with 6 people made the game take longer. we played, and we actually played. We were very evenly matched. I did badly at the beginning, but caught up, and it came down to the very end. My dad, my mom, Heather, and me all made it onto the final space on that last turn. So we determined based on how many they gotten right, and whether they got onto that final space, or whether answering the question got them on that final space, how far they would get. And so with that, we wound up with a tie for first place between Heather and our dad, and a tie for third place between me and my mom. And then our grandma got fifth, and Josh got sixth place. Didn't fare too well in this particular game, but he wasn't paying attention some of the time. He brought his iPad out, he kept putting his headphones in, and was getting distracted by all that stuff. Downside to playing Loaded Questions is Josh and Heather don't give it a fair shake. They tend to say they hate this game, so they're going to be miserable about it, and they complain here or there. And it's just like, it's a fun game. When they choose a game I don't like, I still try my best to get into it and enjoy it and have fun. But for whatever reason, they wanted to be party poopers, I guess. I enjoyed the whole game. I just wish everyone else could have. So that's it, and I came back here. So I'm going to end the vlog here. Tomorrow, I've been invited to a birthday party up at Daytona Beach. On the beach. At the beach. It's been a few years since I've been to Daytona. And I haven't been to a Florida beach, a U.S. beach, since before I went to Spain at all. So it'll be interesting. The last beach I was walking on, was San Sebastian Beach. Immediately before that, earlier that day, or was it the previous day, less than 24 hours earlier, or about 24 hours earlier, I was on the Mediterranean seaside at the beach in Barcelona, and in that 24-hour period, I saw the Atlantic Ocean on the north side of Spain, right after seeing the Mediterranean on the other side, and then of course I saw the Atlantic all the time in my small town, Bermeo. The last time I saw the ocean directly was when I went back to Bermeo in September or October, September I think, of 2013. So going back to the beach will be interesting. Going back to the beach in my car could be catastrophic. We'll find out. All my carpooling plans fell through. I have one shot left. One more thing I can try. Otherwise, I'll have to make the drive myself. So, hope for the best there. Vlog's done. No more. Alright, so for Donnie, Abe, George, and me, good night, everybody. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.